Okay, first of all, we have this big screen monitor, and what it does is that it's connected to the computer using the HDMI cable. So you can see right now that that's the HDMI cable, and it extends right down. Okay, right down to the floor, and then that's connected to the teacher's laptop. So that's the HDMI connector there. And you can also see that we have this thing called a USB hub, and it allows the teacher to connect other devices to the laptop, because the laptop usually has got limited number of USB ports. So here's the connection from the USB hub to the laptop itself. That's the power adapter for the laptop. So on this laptop here, this is a Dell laptop. It has an internal webcam right at the center top here, but we've also put a external webcam because of better quality output. So the USB hub itself has got the connection to the external webcam. That's the connector there. Then you've got another connector here, which is connected USB connection to a tablet, or shall I say a sketchpad stylus. Yeah, that's for drawing using a pen, using a stylus, scratch pad using a stylus. And then you've got this connector, which is basically we've connected an external microphone. This is the external microphone that we are using. It's a G13 microphone. It's called a conference microphone, and it's quite long. The cable's quite long, and usually it's meant to be put closer to the students so that you can pick up the audio from the whole classroom. It's also called a omnidirectional microphone, also known as a conference microphone. So let me just put it back closer to the laptop. So the laptop also has got a mouse, of course, and right now I'm connected to a Zoom call. Now this device here is another USB hub by a company called Orico. Yeah, I will tell you more about the pricing in another document. So basically it allows you another 4 ports. Now the reason why you need a USB hub is because first of all, your laptop has a limited number of USB ports, and secondly is that in order to give sufficient power to the external microphone, yeah, you need to use one of these external USB hubs. Now in this hybrid classroom, you need to have, it is ideal to have two laptops, because as you can see, we've got 2 laptops here. The laptop on the left is actually the teacher's laptop, where the webcam is trained on the teacher herself, is pointed towards the teacher, and the students are seated in front of her. Okay. Now the laptop on the left, on my right, has got a connection, is connected to another webcam, and this webcam is a Logitech webcam, and it has a tripod, a mini tripod attached to it. So the purpose of this webcam is to show the view of the students sitting in the classroom, so that students at home can also view their classmates who are physically present in the class. And so therefore there has to be ideally a second laptop that is also in the Zoom call as well. That's also connected to the Zoom call. Okay. So right now this is what the second laptop is looking at. It's looking at the teacher's screen, teacher's webcam. But the students themselves, those at home, will also be able to see this view, which is a view of the classroom. And so this is only possible with two laptops with each attached to a separate webcam. And so that the students can not only see the teacher, but they can also see their classmates as well. And of course, when you have this kind of setup, make sure that you do have sufficient wiring. In this case, we use the extension, multi-socket extension cords. Okay. Now, another thing that you have to be aware of is that everything depends on the internet line. And so we're using right now an internet line that has got a 300 megabit per second speed, download speed, and 53 megabit per second upload speed. So the stronger the signal, or the faster the throughput, the faster the Mbps, or the larger the Mbps, the more throughput you will have, and a better you should have a better reception of the signal. If your Wi-Fi is poor, then you may want to invest in a switch and use direct cabling, use a direct network cabling, so that you can get maximum speed. Okay, so just to summarize everything right now, for the hybrid learning to work, we need to have obviously this big screen monitor here, because that will project the content that the teacher wants to show to the entire classroom, those physically seated in the classroom itself. Now you obviously need to have a laptop with a webcam, either internal webcam or an external webcam pointed towards the teacher. Okay, so right now I'm the teacher right now, I'm standing here, and you can see that's the teacher there. Okay, and the teacher is right now looking at one of the students' webcams, which is basically the participant's webcam, yeah, on the screen here. You also need to have an external microphone, quite very important, because the external microphone, the whole idea of an external microphone or a conference microphone is to pick up the ambience and the voices and the sounds of the entire classroom. So if the classroom is very small, then you may be able to just use the internal webcams, your laptop's internal microphone system. Otherwise, if the classroom is rather spread out, as it is in this case, you may want to pick up the voice of the furthest student, the student furthest away from the teacher, by using one of these devices called a conference microphone. So let me just put a conference microphone a little bit closer to the center of the room, because it's got a long cable that can extend its length and its reach closer to the center of the classroom. And you need one of these as well, so that you can you don't run out of ports for your USB devices and the connections that are needed. Okay, preferably you would have one of these, the external webcams, because they're more flexible and the quality is better than the internal webcam of your laptop. And as for the webcam that's pointed towards the student, towards the classroom, it's best you have a mini tripod like this, which can come, you can find in most smartphone accessory shops. Plus you need a second webcam, external webcam, that's pointed towards the classroom here. Now if you have a tripod like the one that's over there, that's a camera tripod. Yeah, you can also use a camera tripod to mount a webcam, but make sure that the webcam itself has got a screw. Webcam has got a screw at the base, so that you can screw it to the tripod itself. Okay, so this webcam has got a right now it's mounted to this tripod, because right at the base where the circular base is, there is a screw point, and that allows the webcam to be connected to the tripod. Okay, and yes, you need to have 2 Zoom sessions or Microsoft Teams sessions, or whichever platform you may use. In this case, we're using Zoom for this demo, right? And for best experience, you would also, if the teacher has a writing device like this, what do you call it? A VEC stylus and a VEC tablet. It's called also a writing tablet. Okay, so the teacher is able to write naturally using pen strokes using this particular device, using the stylus, which is actually a pen. Okay, let's just take it out. So that's what the stylus looks like, and that's the VEC stylus and the writing pad. Okay, so hope this has been useful to you. This camera is mounted on a tripod so that it can film, so that we can also have footage of this this demo session itself. Okay, so let me just pan around the room here, and of course one of the main devices is that big screen monitor there. Okay, because the sound from the Zoom participants at home will be broadcast through this big screen TV itself. Okay, so with that, I'll end this session, and thank you very much. Hope this has been useful to everyone.